Here are the top 5 reasons that Luke Skywalker could be Kylo Ren himself. Star Wars The Force Awakens is days away. Fans are still theorizing as to where Luke Skywalker is and how he will appear in the film. Is he going to be a Obi-Wan of sorts? Will he be the new Yoda? Or will he be Kylo Ren? Number 1. Luke Skywalker has not been shown in any of the posters or trailers apart from a single shot of a man with a hood and a robot hand touching R2, which is assumed to be Luke Skywalker. Watch the trailers. Go back and look at the posters. Luke Skywalker is nowhere, but Mark Hamill is credited. Why keep Luke Skywalker such a secret unless there was such a giant reveal, like he's turned to the dark side and truly has grown to be his father? Number 2, the alternating victories. As you may have noticed if you rewatched the Star Wars franchise, the odd numbers are always Sith victories and the even numbers are always Jedi victories, which means Star Wars Episode 7 is going to be a Sith victory. And what better Sith victory would it be than the reveal that Kylo Ren himself is Luke Skywalker, following in the footsteps of Darth Vader. No matter how hard he fought, he ended up becoming his father. The one character that we have no idea where he fits into the story is Luke Skywalker. And what better way to arch a storyline into a Sith victory than Luke Skywalker himself is the Sith that we're fighting. Number 3, let's call this the Khan incident. When J.J. Abrams was directing Star Trek II Into Darkness, it was kind of leaked that Benedict Cumberbatch's character was actually the infamous villain Khan. But of course J.J. Abrams didn't want that to ruin fans' experience. Before the movie came out, J.J. Abrams kept referring to the character as John Harrison to try and deflect people's attention away from it, but it didn't work because when the movie did come out and he was revealed as Khan, it just didn't have the amount of power that he wanted in the first place. Maybe J.J. Abrams learned from his mistake and has been using Adam Driver as a promotional decoy of sorts to keep the secret that Luke Skywalker could really be Kylo Ren. Some of the shots, some of the pictures definitely show Adam Driver as the character, but some of the on-set pictures actually show Adam Driver as an X-Wing pilot as well. So what could that mean? Now this one's the largest stretch of them all, but it's actually a theory that while Luke was doing his training with Yoda, Yoda warned him that if he went to save his friends and didn't finish his training, he would be influenced and ultimately taken over by the dark side by rushing. There's an ominous cave scene where Luke is faced with Darth Vader in almost a hysteric moment, and he sees his own face in Vader's helmet. Some think that this is foreshadowing that Luke just figured out that Darth Vader is his father, but I think that this is foreshadowing that Luke is destined to become his father. Yoda even warned him that if he rushed his training, he would be corrupted by the dark side. In the Star Wars franchise, colors mean and resemble everything. Light side and dark side have their own color scheme, and especially with the costumes that are involved. Now, as you may have noticed, in Return of the Jedi, Luke Skywalker comes back in dark clothing. Although he doesn't give off the appearance of a Sith, he definitely isn't giving off the appearance of the light side. And seeing as The Force Awakens takes place 30 years after The Return of the Jedi, a lot can happen in 30 years, especially if they're constantly struggling between the forces of good and evil. Not to mention that they're struggling alone. At this point, the Jedis are now more myth than ever. At the beginning of A New Hope, Han Solo laughed about how the Jedis were mystical wizards and a false religion. But in the promotional videos for The Force Awakens, Han Solo says it's true. The dark side, the Jedis, and he says it at such a gloomy sounding voice, like maybe someone who proved that Jedis were real proved that Jedis can be corrupted. Number 5, the final reason why Luke Skywalker could be Kylo Ren is the plot twist. If Kylo Ren was actually Luke Skywalker, how devastatingly amazing would it be? you would never see it coming. Alright, those are my 5 theories as to why Kylo Ren could actually be Luke Skywalker. I know it sounds crazy, but it's one of those theories that just has to be put out there. We are seriously as close as we've ever been to seeing Star Wars The Force Awakens. It comes out in 3 days. Have you bought tickets yet? What do you think about this theory? Are you for or against Luke Skywalker being evil in this movie? What do you think? Post a comment below and let us know. And as always, guys, thank you for watching. If you like this video and you want to see more like it, check out my channel, like, subscribe, do whatever you do, just keep watching more videos. Also, if you want to buy one of these t-shirts, go to ZAZZLE.com, the link's in the description below.